And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today I am reviewing As Dusk Falls. This is another one from the Xbox Game Pass that I currently still have a free trial of. So that's pretty cool. This is the next one that I wanted to play. And it looks like, well, I guess it does have some similarities to Detroit Become Human. If you remember, I really liked Detroit Become Human. So, gave me a little bit of excitement going into this game. Did it live up to the expectations that I had put on it because of its association with Detroit Become Human to me? Well, let's find out. I got a lot of thoughts, so let's just jump right into it, shall we? I guess the quick answer, no. Quick answer is no. First off, these characters, oh my god, are they terrible. They are so derpy, and they don't, I mean, it doesn't feel like they're real characters. Like, they just, AI wrote them, and they were like, yeah, that's good, but they don't really, there's just a lot of blocky words, and there's just a lot of reactions to stuff that they put into the game that really just doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the situations that they're put into, and it doesn't feel natural. I also just don't like the style that they put this game in for graphics and frame movement and whatnot. The characters and the people in the game, they are real people, right? They look like real people. I don't know. I think there are cartoons, but they're very detailed cartoons. They look like real people, but they're portrayed as 2D still shots in the while everything else around it is seemingly a depiction of a real place, or at least real enough, like in Arizona or other places, and they so it, in my opinion, that feels very cheap because they're just going from one frame to the next, and it's very slow. It's all stills and whatnot. It just doesn't feel right, and it just feels cheap. Because with Detroit Become Human, everybody moves and there's a little bit of that. I mean, it's obviously not as a realistic of a looking environment because it's more the future, but it works. Here, doesn't really work that well, in my opinion. I will give credit to the story, though. Story is really good. In my opinion, if they made this a game, if they turned this game into a TV show or even a movie, I think it'd be pretty good. I'd go watch it. As if it would be good or not, I don't know. But personally, I think they have good substance there for a good story. There's good tension. There is a lot of drama, and it's not super long. There's plot twists, and there's a bunch of other cool stuff that they implement. It's just hard to really get attached to the characters in the story because, again, they're just basically cardboard cutouts put into a foreground. That's a simplified opinion of what I think they look like. But like I said, I mean, if they got real characters, they got real people to do this, could work out really well. It's like a drama show on I don't know, Netflix or something, or they put in a movie. I think it would work really well. But as with, kind of your choose your own scenario type thing, which honestly, the choose your own scenario thing, it's kind of weird how they pace it. It's at one point there's a rapid, it's one point there's a rapid succession, and then you get a long break before you go through another set of rapid succession, and another break. I don't know why they chose it like that. There were a lot of points where I thought that would have been cool to pick what you do, and points that you couldn't pick them. But there's other points when you can pick, and it didn't really make sense why we had to pick there. I don't know, just didn't feel like we needed to pick there. But of course, that's all you do. There's no gameplay at all. Sometimes you might mash a button. Sometimes you might just, but most times you're just picking your scenario. There's no gameplay to it. So that is kind of annoying, but because at least like with Detroit Become Human, right, there was a little bit more gameplay. There was some action. It was mostly just choose your own adventure, but there was still some action to it that kept it fresh. And this game doesn't really have that. But I guess with everything else that I've come to conclude with this game, it doesn't really surprise me. But it is a little disappointing. It can get a little boring at times. Especially when you sit through some of the fluff in the story. Because there is a decent amount of that. That if there was a movie, they'd probably shorten down or cut out entirely to get a good runtime. So, but honestly, this probably would work better as a show than a movie. Or maybe a movie series. I don't know if they would go that route. But anyway, overall, and like I said, I mean, it's a fine game. It's just, I don't know. It's nothing crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of meh. It's not anything crazy. Like I said, good story. Not a lot of actual gameplay, though. And I really just don't kind of like the art styles that they chose for it. Just not really something not really my style. So, anyways, though, that's going to do it for this game review. My final score for As Dusk Falls, I'm going to have to give it a good 5 out of 10. That's what I'm going to have to give it, 5 out of 10. So, and again, right, meh. So that's going to do it, though, for this game review. If you've ever played this game, I'd love to know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And that's going to do it for this video as well. Stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more video game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.